And I done a bit like the TV chef, so I already flipped it over and prepared some readings. This is the low corner. It's still a bit rough, and I just brushed it off, so the readings are not 100%, but this is just to get a good understanding of the condition of it. Here we have some +2-ish. We travel along, some +5. Now it's reading +5. I definitely got a 6 over here before somewhere. Yeah, there we're close to 6. Maybe it's just the top. +4-ish. Now it's saying like 3-ish. Yeah, we have some 3, 4. Yeah, 3-ish. And we come back to 0-ish. So it would look like this is slanting like this, or it definitely slants like this when it's seated like this. So we do the same inspection on this surface. And if you can hopefully you see some of these irregular lines between everything. It's some grinding or milling marks, I'm not sure. But we actually have them although beaten up, they are basically left imprinted in the whole surface. So based on this, we can figure that if we look at this 2, 5, 6, 0, 3, 4, it's about 0 to 4, 2 to 6, that's also 4, 3 up, 3 up. This surface is most likely rather as original, although it looks rather beaten up. And this is really more the wear we see on the underneath. So this gives us a clue on what we need to do to rectify it in best possible way. But before we draw any conclusions, we're going to glue it up and see how it prints. So I applied some liberate amount of bluing on the surface plates. I put it on and just rubbed it, and then we do the hinging, and we can clearly see that it hinges over that corner and over here quite heavily. Solid, solid, not solid. And now we know the two real contact points is over here, and right now we don't need to rub it anymore. You can just flip it over and it looks like this. So here we have contact, and here we can actually see that there is something a bit strange on this corner. It's like a ridge. It actually looks like a ridge, yeah. So that is most likely why we have 200s more here on this side than this side. And it seems a bit reasonable. Let's see where I can put it down here so you can see. Maybe I do like this. I do like that. Yeah. And we can try to estimate how much it is between there. So this is a gauge film. So here we can see a good contact. Here is not so much contact. This is 1/100th of a millimeter. I fold it twice, and it's basically, it's not stuck, but it's a good contact. And I do the same on the other side, and yeah, there is contact. So that's a good way just to estimate how much is the wear between these, what we see in between the high spots. Because just for fun, to do something with the bluing, we can blue up this surface too. It looks like we have a very clear high spot here somehow. It might be some burr or something. We'll have a look at it. Just give it a little bit of rubbing. And it looks like that. But I can also see there are some strange high spots here, so we're not really going to treat this right now. So we just put the first roughing pass over both of them, just scraping paint, as to say. And here is now more visible. Here you can really see the wear lines and how they are diminishing over here. And on this side there are even fewer. So this is a bit consistent with the height readings we saw on the top side. And this is more like the first real print, as to say, and you can see it consistent with what we saw before. So now it's really a matter of just bringing it in from this side here. As you remember, here it's high. We need to step scrape this in. And as we could see, what we indicated here, it was that for some reason it seems to be rather bath tube shaped, like it's high and then it goes down a little bit and it comes up. We'll see how it behaves. So now we come a few more passes down. I think I just did the 6 roughing pass. And we have a look over here. You come up on this corner. This is the one that was 0 from start, the low corner. Here we had 2. Now we have 1. And over here in the middle we had 5. Now we have 2. And there you can still see the 6, and it's down to 0. And here we have actually -1. And here is about 0-ish. And here we're back at 0. Zero plus 1.5 plus 1. Yeah. This surface has now come down substantially, and the rough scraping now looks like this. We are not quite there yet, but we are starting to get it top and bottom surface rather level. So now we need to be a bit more mindful. So basically this side is a little bit higher. And we know that this corner and this corner were the highest from start, and although we can't really, we can flip it over and do the tapping test. Always wipe. listen. You hear that? So these two corners are a bit high. And as we remember, we could actually read that this one was -1 and this one was on 0. So we'll try to move take some more on this one. Which is this corner that needs to come down a little bit more. And now maybe you're thinking, but hey, this one was -1. Shouldn't it all be 0? Yeah, it can be, but it's also good to have a little bit of wear provision. So this should now be scraping past number 7, and now you can also see that the hinging is totally different than from where we started, where we had a very clear high corners, and you can see it's somewhere over there. So it's still far out on the ends, but it's much better than before. There you can see it underneath, and it's slowly coming in, but yeah, this side is still a little tad higher, so we'll work on it a bit.